In order to facilitate the restitution of the bank's customers, Kenneth Mathivha, CEO of the Tshenuwani Farisani Foundation, has sent out an appeal to all persons and organizations who unjustly benefited from the now-defunct VBS Mutual Bank. Please kindly do well to subscribe, like, and share as you watch this video. Mathivha's appeal coincides with continuous efforts to retrieve and reallocate the lost funds of common people impacted by the bank's failure. Mathivha stressed the need of reparations and responsibility in dealing with the aftermath of the VBS incident. Refunding the money to individuals who wrongfully benefited from VBS is essential. For the bank's customers to get their stolen funds back, this is crucial, said Mathivha. Mathivha emphasized the integrity and fairness ideals of the foundation, which bears the name of the famed anti-apartheid campaigner Tshenuwani Farisani, in his plea. The CEO expressed his satisfaction with the Economic Freedom Fighters, EFF, pledge to reimburse VBS for the money it received. We applaud the EFF's choice to give the money back. For other parties involved, this establishes a crucial precedent and a constructive example, said Mathivha. He also exhorted other political organizations to do the same, such as the South African Communist Party, SACP, and the African National Congress, ANC. Any money obtained from VBS must be returned, and accountability must also be assumed by the ANC and the SACP. For the impacted customers who have been waiting for this issue to be resolved, it is an issue of justice and fairness, Mathivha said. In 2018, the VBS Mutual Bank scandal broke, including the misappropriation of around $2 billion that had a serious negative effect on companies, people, and municipalities that had deposited money with the bank. In addition to causing large financial losses, the scandal has served as a focal point for public indignation and calls for responsibility. Mathivha's appeal is a part of a larger movement to make sure that those culpable for the financial mismanagement and wrongdoing at VBS be punished, and that customers who have been harmed get the compensation they are entitled. The Tshenuwani Farisani Foundation keeps pushing for fairness and openness in the political and financial arenas, while highlighting the need of moral behavior and accountability. Stakeholders and observers will be keenly observing the payback and recovery process to see how the accused parties react and if they will behave in the best interests of justice and the impacted VBS Mutual Bank customers. Once more, in an exciting development, Tshenuwani Farisani, the primary player in the VBS shared bank shock, has revealed his eyewitness statement less than 48 hours after he acknowledged it as part of a Sikh understanding. The $2 billion scheme he committed is nuanced in the study, which has shocked the political and financial establishment. Once a well-respected authority on financial matters, Farisani gave up to the task of identifying the major theft that led to the collapse of VBS shared bank. In exchange for more lenient denunciations, his responsible solicitation is essential to the specialist's increased efforts to win over focus members to the humiliation. The revealed spectator statement eventually circles around completely, providing a broad account of the fraudulent operations and ensnaring a few well-known people and organizations. The research demonstrates how Farisani orchestrated a state-of-the-art operation that included controlling bank records, paying off employees, and fabricating management escape clauses in order to divert funds from the bank and into private records. In the statement, Farisani identifies a few notable individuals who were allegedly expected to play key roles in the scheme, exposing a network of corruption spanning several areas. He writes in the record, "These people's complicity was crucial for the outcome of the movement. The extent of the looting would never have been feasible without their combined efforts. The opening has brought up serious concerns over the safety and defense of lawful activity, potentially endangering ongoing evaluations and legal actions. Reputable specialists emphasize that attempts to take into account all complex social events might be compromised by the embarrassing disclosure of such sensitive information." Sifo Ngwima, a representative for the National Prosecuting Authority, NPA, expressed caution throughout the opening. Mr. Farisani's statement's presence is a major showstopper. It can cast doubt on the objectivity of our evaluation and the quest for value, Ngwima said. "We are sending out an internal request for information to determine how this history was revealed and to avoid such incidents in the future. The political backlash has been swift, with groups opposing the status quo and mainstream society groups demanding more accountability and transparency. The vote-based association DA called